Science and fiction writer, inventor, and futurist Arthur Clarke could have anticipated the Redeemer power generator when he said, and I quote, "Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable to magic." Indeed, the brave and enigmatic visionary Elon Musk tweeted this invention as magic. It's just magic. Several world-changing inventions of the last 100 years were branded as unbelievable in the early stages of their development, and the Redeemer is no different. When Elias de los Santos, the inventor of the Redeemer power generator, announced that he had succeeded in generating useful high-voltage electricity from radio frequencies, he was met with a barrage of ridicule and disbelief. For many scientists and engineers, this claim of finding the holy grail of free energy is magic. Pure magic. But the big question is, could the Redeemer prove its detractors wrong and pull off an upset? Will the Redeemer turn out to be a winning technological breakthrough that can 1. End our addiction to fossil fuel, and 2. Stop its byproduct, the existential threat of climate change? Every year, the world adds 51 billion tons of greenhouse gases to the atmosphere, causing the Earth's temperature to rise dangerously. The Paris Agreement warns that the planet will face a dark future of more intense weather upheavals, pandemics, migration, wars, and mass extinction unless we limit global warming to 1.5 degrees centigrade by the year 2030, and then cut carbon dioxide emissions by 45% by 2030 and to net zero by 2050. Even as the world now grapples with the existential threat of climate change, the transportation sector and the global economy continue to be driven by fossil fuel. Their emission of billions of tons of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases is unstoppable. With our dependence on fossil fuel, achieving climate goals remains elusive unless we get our hands on a game-changing innovation that can give us, on a massive scale, a clean and renewable energy alternative. That alternative, that radical innovation, can very well be the Redeemer power generator. The Redeemer power generator is a new technology that can run electric vehicles on clean, free energy, and that means no hydrogen fuel cells, no batteries, and no dirty fossil fuel. In transportation applications, the Redeemer junks the expensive battery, retires the internal combustion engine, and delivers high voltage to an AC motor that can run electric vehicles.
Ayan hong dalawang yan na mga luma kong sasakyan. Ayan po ang power niyan. Ito ng mga generator na to actually.
Hindi na siya gumagamit ng gas at hindi na siya gumagamit ng yung makina na supposedly pang kotse.
Yung internal combustion engine.
Wala nang gano'n.
Tinanggal na po ito. Actually, ang aircon po nito ay window type na. Ito po kasi yung motor na ito para lang sa power steering, sa preno. Driver niyan, isang ganito AC motor.
Ito, AC motor na lang.
Malaki ng konti, 10 horsepower. Na iyon ay nakarekta sa differential. Tingnan mo yung gulong at umiikot na. Doon sa kabila po.
Dito? Okay.
Kasi may driver po yan na variable frequency driver.
Yung hawak niya?
Yung hawak niya. Pwedeng patulinin, pwedeng pahinain. Iyan, medyo maingay, pero pag nakalapag na walang ingay. Kasi medyo nakabitin ang kanyang differential.
Yan, nagre-reverse siya ngayon.
Ito, natin, ha?
Okay.
Forward.
is a no-fuel, no-battery power generator that was inspired by Nikola Tesla's fundamental concepts and inventions around free energy. Using a novel proprietary amplification process, the Redeemer harnesses electromagnetic fields and forces, such as radio frequencies, and converts them to useful energy. As humble as it looks, the Redeemer can generate as high as 110,000 volts of AC power. With this kind of electrical output, the Redeemer power generator can run the fuel-guzzling machines of the Industrial Revolution with clean and ultimately much more affordable and renewable energy. And this is, indeed, a radical achievement, a gift that the magnificent Nikola Tesla and Elias de los Santos, the Redeemer's inventor, both wanted to give to humanity.
.5 horsepower, 3-phase
Okay.
AC motor. 5.5 horsepower,
Okay.
3-phase
Okay.
AC motor.
AC motor
3,600 watts,
What?
220 volts, 60 hertz.
Okay.
Yan po ang...
So, ito yung pinapaandar ngayon ng generator.
Yes,
so,
sir.
nakakabit siya. Ito po yung kable niya papunta dito.
Opo. Igalaw mo nga yan kung saan pwedeng galaw para makita lang na walang
Makita
wire.
natin na talagang walang magic yan. Okay. So, ito po yun. Iikutan natin. Okay. Okay.
Kulang-kulang isang daan na electric fan.
Ito.
Ayan, oo, ito.
100 electric fan ang mapapaandar nito.
Kaya po yan.
Okay. Sumaandar yung electric fan. Okay. So, okay. Yan. So hindi mas malaki pa sa 20 to?
Malaki pa kayo sa
Malaki pa sa 20. Okay. Malaki siya tignan kasi mas luma.
Luma lang.
Oo. So, itong luma na to, unti-unti ini-improve. Kaya kayo nag-a-arrive doon sa mas maliit na generator.
Para mas lumiit siya pero mas powerful. Well, ang target po namin ay iyon na eh.
Ayan na yan.
Iyon na yung maliit na...
So, lapitan natin siya.
Dado,
target nila, sir.
Dado.
Okay. Ito na yung pinaka-compact.
Sa ngayon, iyan ang pinakamaliit.
But ito, ilang times mas powerful itong makina na to kumpara dito, sir?
Siguro, ito kasi 32.
Ito. 32 to.
32,000 watts.
32,000 watts. So ito, so far, ito ang pinaka powerful.
No, ito ang latest.
Ito ang latest kasi.
The Redeemer runs not only cars, but also household and commercial equipment. It is, in fact, an innovative, cross-cutting solution in these energy-intensive industries and sectors: transportation, carbon capture, green hydrogen production process, manufacturing, agriculture. Guided by what he calls a higher intelligence and by his vision of ending the dominance of coal and fossil fuel over people's lives, Elias de los Santos worked doggedly on his invention for many years despite very limited resources. And together with his team, Elias succeeded in producing a minimum viable product from several versions of efficiently functioning prototypes. The Redeemer project is seeking funding and financial incentives from global climate funds, companies, and government officials to achieve two goals. Number one, support the Redeemer as a demonstration project to capture innovations and industry best practices that can further enhance its technical and economic viability. Number two, fast-track the widespread commercial deployment of the product to achieve faster decarbonization of the energy system. In tandem with solar, wind, and water energies, the Redeemer technology can accelerate the generation of sustainable energy that could potentially save us from the fossil fuel-induced global wars and natural and economic calamities, which are all coming at us harder and faster. Because of the highly proprietary nature of this radical innovation, we are unable to present on this video schematics or illustrations showing how the Redeemer system works. However, we can discuss details and present an actual demonstration of this invention to potential stakeholders and especially to those with whom we can forge development and/or manufacturing partnerships.